Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a question and answer video. I haven't sat down and talked to you guys in such a long time, I feel. So today I'm doing just a relaxing video. I'm in my comfy sweater and comfy pants and I just decided I wanted to talk to you guys. So you guys asked me some questions on Instagram and I'm just going to answer some of them. HDaisy11, would you rather smell Scott's feet for 24 hours straight or go a month without makeup? I would definitely want to smell Scott's feet. I'm that weirdo that not likes smelling bad scents, but it doesn't really bother me too much. Yeah, and I definitely couldn't go without makeup for longer than probably a week, so I would smell Scott's feet. I mean, I'd probably just get used to it anyway. Vanessa Hins, what is it really like to work at Sephora, and is the interview hard? It's so much fun working at Sephora. It is my favorite job I've ever had by far. The atmosphere is always fun. You get to play with makeup, you get to try out different looks on yourself, on clients, and it's just really, really fun. It's honestly the best job. So many people ask me about the interview for Sephora. I had a group interview. So group interviews are a little more hard. If you need any tips, wear all black, wear a smoky eye, be the first to answer. Make sure you know that the customer is always right. The customer needs to leave Sephora being happy and wanting to come back. So make sure you just shout out key points like that because customer service is very important at Sephora. But the interview wasn't hard. I just was the first one to speak up, which is very unlike me because I'm pretty shy. But I just spoke up first and I told them I was very passionate about makeup and yeah, my past experience. K Norris 168. What is the hardest part about being a YouTuber? Honestly, the hardest part is the criticism. And not so much the criticism because it wouldn't be bad if it was constructive criticism, but I feel like there's a lot of people who truly just bash on me. And I don't understand what I do to deserve people to treat me so bad sometimes. I know that there's so many of you who are subscribed to me that love me and just are so nice and interact with me, and that makes me feel so special, but I'll always have the haters that will always hate, and it does hurt sometimes because I don't really understand what I do to make them feel that way. I've never hated someone so much or talked bad about one specific person as much as some of these girls talk about me. So it is hard. I feel like it'll never leave me, but I know a lot of people who grow with their channel. The more you grow, the more people hate. So it's just something I have to deal with. The Andrea 19, have you ever done someone's makeup at Sephora and them not like it? No, I have never done someone's makeup and they didn't like it. When I do someone's makeup at Sephora, I always say first, let me know if you don't like anything and I will change it. I never want the person to go home and be like, oh my god, I hate this makeup. I never want that to happen because I've been in that situation where I get my hair done and I go home and I hate it and I just cry and I just never spoke up about it. That's happened many times. So I always tell them, look, we're going through this together. Let me know if you don't like anything and I'll change it. It's that simple. So everyone that I've done makeup at Sephora has really, really liked it, and that makes me happy. RCE Gal 11. If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be, not appearance-wise? Honestly, I would change the fact that I am always anxious. I have really bad anxiety, and I don't know if it's the events that have led up in my life to cause this, but my heart every day is constantly racing and I just overthink and my mind really takes over. And I wish my mind didn't work this way, but it does. So I just wish I wasn't so anxious all the time and that I didn't overthink. I think I mentioned this in a past video, but I don't want to say that I have depression because I have never been diagnosed with depression, but a lot of days I will be just sad and I can't lift myself up. And I know I don't show it on camera because nobody wants to see a depressing person on camera, but It's just some days that's the way I feel, but I think it's more of anxiety, like, taking over that, and that's something I have to work on. Okay. SNTNSLKU. If you won the lottery, 3.5 billion, what are the first 3 things you would do with it? 3.5 billion, that's a lot of money. What would I do with it? First of all, I would pay off all of my family's bills and all of Scott's family's bills and all of my friends' family's bills. I mean, that's a lot of money. Like, that's like a sickly amount of money. I have no idea. Definitely pay off any debt that any of my family members have had, boyfriend, any of his family members have had. Obviously, I would give some to my friends, and I would buy a house. Second thing, I would buy a house, secluded area with a lot of dogs, because I love dogs so much, so I would definitely rescue a lot of dogs. Yeah, I would very much enjoy that. I would probably build the house too. Build the house in the secluded area so I can customize everything. Third thing, I would probably, I don't know, book a vacation every year or every month. Why not? I would love to travel the world, so that would be really fun to get to explore different places all around the world. Taylor Bowman 11. Have you ever had a pregnancy scare? I feel like I like Taylor's questions because I think I answered one in my last question and answer as well. Pregnancy scare. I feel like everyone has that pregnancy scare. You just think that you're pregnant for whatever reason. It could be that you threw up in the middle of the night, that your stomach hurts a random day, that you just randomly think that you're pregnant. I feel like everyone who is sexually active and, like, you know, new to everything, I think they all might go through that pregnancy scare where they just randomly think they're pregnant, and I just think everyone goes through that. But no, I've never really had like an actual pregnancy scare. Okay, I'm going to answer one more question. Sally Girl 78. How has YouTube changed you? I think YouTube has made me into a more confident person. I used to be really, really shy in high school, and I still am shy. I'm a shy person, but I feel like YouTube has made me have more confidence in myself. And when people ask me what I do, or sometimes they don't even have to ask me, I'll just tell them that I have a YouTube channel. And for me to say that, I would have never said that like 5 years ago. I would have never had the confidence to be confident about my YouTube channel and throw myself out there. So I think it's made me a more confident person. And if any of you are on the fence, I know I have some friends in my town who are like on the fence about doing YouTube. I think you should definitely try it. It's always weird at first because you're talking to a camera. Like, there is nobody in my room right now except Teddy, and I am talking to a camera. But it's just something you get used to and you get more comfortable, and it's a really fun thing because you get to interact with people all around the world and make friends. I've made so many YouTube friends. So I just highly recommend it because you never know how it's going to go, and I love it. I absolutely love it. If I didn't have this in my life would be pretty boring. So I absolutely love YouTube. So those were all the questions that I'm going to answer. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want to see another question and answer, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye.